world. Good morning. Well, how did everybody sleep last night? I slept like a dream. I really did. Not gonna lie. Well, are any of you familiar? There's a YouTube lady, Charlotte. I believe her last name's pronounced Dobre. Anyways, lovely human. Her whole content bit is that basically she just goes over subreddits and then she weighs in on if the person's an asshole or not. It is wild. It is wild. It is wild. I love her though. I do love her content, but to me it is so endlessly crazy of sometimes that people will question if they're the asshole or not under like the most untenable circumstances. Sometimes they are assholes and I love it. I do think it's nice that people at least weigh in to be like, did I fuck up? But sometimes they're just like, oh my God, like how do we not all collectively know that this behavior or these things are like not okay? Anyway, I just was lying in bed watching a couple of those. Whew, this is why it's always good to know what your bottom line is. Like, especially because a lot of the stuff that comes up is around like marriage. Like, yeah, there's classic cheating stuff, but one of the last ones that she read is like, this woman had been with this guy for like 8 years already. They were engaged, were planning on getting married. There was like some real circumstances, like COVID happened, yada, 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 but they ended up having a kid together. Anyway, long story short, she overheard him talking to the boys about like getting married and whatever. There was a bunch of stuff, but at the end of the day, she did return the ring to him to be like, I see that you literally just don't ever want to get married, but then was like, I'll make you dinner. And continued on, but everyone was just like, my girl, for one, it sounds like he's not really committed, even though he is committed. He had a child with you, but like he is reaping all the benefits of like a marriage. Now, I should also preface by saying, I don't subscribe to the idea that everyone needs to get traditionally married. I think that you could just be committed, you could be common law, but since it was something that he had initially stated that he wanted, and that's what he was communicating, it was a shared plan and vision, you know. And then thinking of like even like good old Chris Martin and Dakota, like a 9-year engagement where you're just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing with our lives? Like, and because it's not even about the not wanting to get married, it's the communicating. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're sharing a life together, but then one of you has a change of heart or mind or plans, but then not only are you not communicating it, but then when the person inquires, to be like, do you still want to get married? Is this something that you want? Do you want to be like, and then they just can't communicate it and then get fussy about it. Anyway, yeah, know what your bottom lines are. Like for me, the cheating thing, if you cheat once, it's forever done. I don't care who you are. I don't care how in love we are. I don't care what it is. There's just like, you have to know your bottom line so that if it comes up, you just hold up that receipt and you can be sad about it. It's that self-value. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. So there's something here about knowing. Well, I think it's important to know a lot of things. About like your communication style, your love languages, like intimate things too. Like I kind of mentioned in another reading, but like knowing your rhythms, you know, like even just, I think it's fair to say that like when you're dating people, like if you know you're not a high sex drive person, and there's no shade on this whatsoever, everyone's welcome here. It's just more like, before you spend a lifetime together and invest a lot of time, it's really good to know yourself, know what your needs are, know what your wants are, your desires, know what bottom lines are altogether, like on every respect. Yeah, I don't know, there's something here. There's something here, as per usual. Oh boy. Okay, what are start with? Well, my tea's a little bit hot. I really need a sip desperately. But you know, when you can see the steam, I can see, look at all that steam. It's gonna burn these little lips off. But you know when you do, okay, let's see. Ooh. She's hot. Okay, well, let's start off with some Moon Oracle. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. Yeah, bottom lines. Bottom lines to your vote also how, like, people communicate to you. Because that's the other thing. Hearing what people do, the entitlement, like, hand to God. I know not everyone's going to be personality disorder, like, that's a fact. But culturally, we are creating a level of entitlement and narcissistic qualities, absolutely. Like, it is just wild, the shit that people do. And then when you're like, ma'am, sir, that is completely not okay, they further double down and lose their shit even more and go cuckoo manuku. It is wild. It is wild. Okay, well, let's call those crowd favorites. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, Archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors, anyone that you're working and praying with. Let's call them in. Let's bring them in, especially those grandmas. Grandmama. Oh, Grandmama. What are we saying for today? What's the flavor? What does collective need to hear? Where's the story going to begin? Okay. Wow, well, this card, I don't use this deck a lot, and I was really shuffling, but here she is. Will. In this moment, it looks like a banana on her head. Is someone a banana head? What does that mean? I don't know. Is this like kid language? Yeah, is there like some outrageous person in your life who is just, yeah, the communication, the entitlement? Very rude. Well, I think she's beautiful, though. Oh, it's the 13. This is like the death card. Oh, we are in Scorpio season. That is for sure. Okay. Okay, so we have Will. Oh, the masculine. Okay. Oh, and look at the moon cycles here. What's going on? What's going on here? Oh, and he's holding. See, we got the two moons there, but that's what's on the end of his sticks. Oh. Well, if this doesn't look like the old divine masculine, divine feminine sitch, let's see. And again, you do not have to be a classic man or a woman to be in this crowd. I represent all. All are welcome. You could be two dudes, you could be two ladies, you could be two people. I don't care what your sitch is, just place yourself where you need to be. Okay. Well, let's get one more. What is it? Pleasure. Oh, mamacita. And then we have beginnings. Oh, the beginnings of pleasure. Wow, wow, wow. And what's interesting is that the moons, corner to corner. So I have these two on top beside each other. And so if you notice, her moon isn't quite as full, but his is. And then I have the two directly below it. So right underneath Will is beginnings. But see, that's a full moon, so it's it's corner to old masculine, and then we have pleasure, and see, look, the moon. Okay, hold on, I have to turn off the stove, hold on. Ooh, and, oh, I didn't see in the little corner. I always forget. There's two beings. Although I did just hear Castor and Pollux. Castor and Pollux are the twins that rule Gemini in the stars. Well, okay. They want two more. I'm not mad about it. Let's do it. Because then it equals 6 cards, and 6 also rules the lovers. Okay. Last 2 cards, Grandmama. Okay, so what's going underneath Which one is it? Let's feel it. Is it this one? Sure. Balance. Oh, and see, we got all those moon cycles. Oh yeah, see, when it's got the passion like this, you do need to find a bit of balance. Okay. Yes. And self-love. Oh, I already just, and it's the 6. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, I definitely, with self-love being underneath pleasure, underneath the masculine, there's definitely someone in the crowd who's fantasizing about someone. I did see gratitude just quickly. Now you're grateful for those fantasies. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Well, this is a nice way to start the morning, especially after last night's bedtime read. Here we are. And you know what? Kelly Clarkson, I don't even listen to Kelly Clarkson. Not that there's anything wrong with Kelly Clarkson. I think she's amazing. But I just don't know her songs well enough. But like, that Here I Am is, it just loops. It loops and it loops for hours and days. Like, I feel like I'm on day 4 of Kelly Clarkson. Here I am. And I don't even know the rest of the words. I hear the melody, but it's just like, here I am. Well, yeah, someone's Here I Am. Okay. Yeah, collective. I see this as you. I mean, you could put yourself in the more masculine side. You might be the masculine wondering, does anyone desire me? The answer is yes. But for the most part, collective, I think this is your energy. And again, you don't have to be a lass. You could be a dude. Either way, you're showing up in this energy, and there's someone that you are very much interested. Oh yeah, and you're like hiding. Little mask. You have your little ruffly collar on. Why are you hiding? What's all this hiding business about? What's all of this hiding business about? Okay, well, you know what though? Since we're getting into this kind of mood, I want some animal cards. Now see, if we were to get the Panther today, very different energy than last night. That's why it's always so interesting how the cards look, feel, and present depending on the energy I'm reading for. Okay. Okay, well, let's get a couple animals for you to represent you right now. Okay, well, Grandmama. Oh, these two, right? Oh, whoa, look at you. You are a powerhouse. Elk to eagle, the 2 E's. Oh, shit, cinnamon. An elk, that's always like the love medicine. You're attractive. Yeah, you got that elk. I'm telling you, love tracks. Elk medicine, it's very sensual. And then eagle, there's all this like nobility here. Oh yeah, and with the collar. Yeah. High emphasis. And even when I was looking at it, I was like, again, kind of like aristocratic. Maybe you grew up with more money than some, or I don't know, there's something here about nobility. It could just be the way that you carry yourself. But there is something here about like elevated. Okay. Well, wow, this is going to be, I don't even know if this is a love reading. It's just very sexy. Because sometimes it's just sex. Oh my god, this is the first card for the masculine. Oh my god, to Phoenix. Holy shit, boys. Like, horse to elk to Phoenix to eagle? Well, it's very complimentary. And look, he's already got that moon on his head. Oh, yeah. Whoever this masculine is representing, look at this hair. Look at this hair. This gorgeous pony hair. Yeah. Oh, he even has a few braids in there. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I'm into this. Okay, you two. Well, let's get some tarot cards to see what the hell's going on here. Is this someone that you're actually already seeing? I think for some of you it could be. I don't know, or maybe you hooked up one time? There's something here. Let's find out together. Okay, well, Grandmama, I know you're a spirit, but I still can't help but think that you're my grandmother. So if it gets too spicy and you need to dip for a sec, that's fine, but I think you can handle it. But maybe you want to cover your little corn cobs. I don't know. Do we need... Yeah, we'll save these for after. Yeah, let's get into the tarot. Okay, hold on. How do I want to put the cards? Ooh. I like to just see them just so. Okay, I'm gonna put this like this. We'll go like this. Okay, sorry guys. The cards are gonna get all crazy anyways, but I just like to have... Yeah, well, there's definitely a lot of self-pleasure here on the table. That is for sure. It could even be from both sides, to be honest. Like, but I don't know. Who is this masculine? Okay, well, let's go with Crow Tarot to start. Oh, they want floral. The only reason why I hesitate on the floral is just the minor arcana sometimes is such a snooze fest for me, but the major is so beautiful. Okay, let's do a shove. It's because I'm seeing the chariot with the two horses that are facing each other. Okay. What spirit wants, spirit gets. Sometimes, because sometimes they get stubborn. Sometimes they just say no. It happens. I'm a human right now. And my spirit team knew what they signed up for. They knew I'm spicy. Okay. Okay, so Grandmama. Whoa, 2 right out of the gate. 7 of Wands. No, I do want just one card. It helps me. Okay, it's a collective. 2 cards again. Ugh. Queen of Coins to the High Priestess. Well, you're coming out together. Okay. Okay, so your energy is going to be the Queen of Coins and High Priestess because it feels right. I'll accept it because, like, upon further looking. So it's interesting then. So when I ask for one card, it's like you both come out. Okay. Well, you're the Queen of Penties. Yeah, you have all this gold because even with the eagle... Yeah, like this sun to this. And then what's also interesting, where did I see it? Oh yeah, and like with this sun and then this ring, yeah. You're slightly different, yet there's a lot very similar here. And I don't, oh, going back, look, oh my God. Because I was gonna say, like, there's nothing really to represent, but it feels right. Okay, well, whoever this horsey masculine is, they are psychic. And sometimes people are really magical and mystical and sensitive and intuitive and psychic, and they don't really identify that way. Hold on, guys, sorry. My ring string broke. See, I have to bind my ring to wear it on my right hand. It's so funny, if I wear it on my left hand, it's like I don't have any issues, but if I want to wear it on this hand, it's like my temperature changes. What is this? This has to do with something. Because yeah, my fingers grow fatter, they get smaller. Okay, sorry, my bad. Oh, this string's just gonna drive me crazy. Okay, you know what? Ring's off. The ring's off. the rings off. Okay. So is one of you single now? Okay, hold on. Okay, well, Grandmama, I'm going to try to aim for this again. Just one card, please. Okay, so we're just going to do 2s and 2s. Okay, well, yeah, I like this kind of one. Okay, so one, then let's go back to you, Collective. The moon. Yeah, you're howling. I feel like this is your energy right now. Like you have your 2 sides and you're really leaning into this. It just feels very sultry, sensuous. Again, like there's blooming and then there's about to be more blooming. We see this guy's flower, full bloom. Pomegranates. Yeah, there's just a lot of sensuality here. And I just was noticing along the border, it's like, I was hearing like you have your own language, but when I was looking at the colors, it's like, it's a blue color, so it's like blue and red. So you're very good, the 2 of you, at communicating. It's almost like you have a secret language. And it might even be intuitive. Yeah, there's something here about like having your own secret language, but I also think that part of what the 2 of you enjoy, though, is that there is a lot of verbal communication within the sexiness. Okay. So let's get a card. Oh, we have a King of Swords over here. Okay, that's that masculine. Wow, interesting. Yeah, they have a lot of blues and purples. Yeah, I love this moon card. But like, again, with this golden, okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh God, there's so much stuff on this table. That's not mine. It drives me nuts. Okay, okay. Yeah, that might also be something you want to look into as a hard line. Can you live in the same physical space if someone is more messy than you? I can't. Okay, so let's get into the real scoops here. Okay, one more for each, and then I'm gonna go to the crow deck, and then we're gonna, yeah, you guys are very particular, or like there's someone here very particular. Okay, which card? Collective. Okay. No, we're gonna shuffle. Okay, so one more card for collective. Oh, the 5 of Wands. And then what's going to the masculine? The Queen of Cups. Well, when I look at this flower and the moon card, I can't tell in this moment if you have a lot of competition, because this flower is like looking like this, and this is the fist that's grabbing it, or if this is your energy, and you see that this masculine also, like, they're a little sexy horse, phoenix. Yeah, and like they're so loving. Yeah, like their masculine energy is like they're a perfect blend of like super masculine and super feminine. A really nice mishmash. You also, this is what I call, because we all have it, whether you're a man, a woman, a person, but we all have what is forward facing energy, and then the backup energy. So, and then we switch too throughout the day. But for the most part, there's always going to be like the captain energy. The captain energy is like when you're more masculine energy, and then with a strong feminine backing. So this masculine is like, well, the last card out is the Queen of Cups. So I would say, even though they present as masculine, what actually comes out first is their softness, if that makes sense. And you being the feminine, I actually think what you have forward facing is your masculine energy, because you've got this, like the last card for you is the Five of Wands, because you have the Moon and the Queen of Coins, but you have these like Eagle, doesn't fuck around, Elk, oh yeah. And if you think someone's going towards your person, I don't know, I just feel like you're ready to fight for it. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I really just want to know, like, are you two already together? What's going on? Yeah, okay, so grab them up. Okay, let's do a shuff here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So collective. How do you know this person? Whoa. It's the Ten of Swords that fell on its side. Okay. Oh, so you met this person. The ending hadn't quite come. Yeah, the two of you, one of you was having a very painful point. Oh yeah, because remember when I said the ring is off? Oh, so like when one of you is like in the process of like separating or divorcing or a breakup or something, but because it was on its side, not quite there yet, in the middle of it. Okay. And I'm seeing that King of Wands. This is my favorite line. Look at those eyes. Like, hand to God. That is a sexy fucking line. Okay. So, are you two hanging out now? The Empress. No, you're waiting. Because the Empress receives. But this Empress is flying. Now, these do look like, well, in this moment, what I'm seeing is these are those pomegranates from the High Priestess card. I feel like, honestly, collective, even though you're in the Empress, you may have waited for a bit because this masculine or yourself is going through something, but you're the one flying, and it's future facing. And interestingly enough, there are wands here. Or it's one wand. Why is there a wand there? Well, I think it could be the masculine wand. But yeah, those pomegranates look like those apples. Okay. So, you're ready to, oh yeah, and also because you're the eagle. Yeah, you're swooping in there. You're like, fuck this shit. I gotta get over there. This self-love ain't cutting it. These fantasies. Yeah, because with will and, what was it? Balance. Yeah, you've been trying to balance your feelings with will, and you're like, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Exactly, Knight of Swords. Oh, here you go. Oh, here you go. And, oh god, all of these animals, like from that other deck, the peacock with the skull on the outside that also looks like its eyes are covered over, this is like a weird thin skin. Covering the eyes. But look, we have a little yellow canary. Yeah, do you have two friends hyping you up? Is this what this is about? Yeah, because you can't contain it. I think you must have two friends, or maybe you talk to your own grandmother who's passed. I don't know, but there's something here about two pals, yeah, championing you. Be like, you got this. Go get that horse. Okay. Okay, so does Horace know about you? Okay, Grandma. Seven of Pentacles, and he's facing the past. Hold on. Let's put these three over here. Okay, so let's put that Seven of Penties. Well, I don't know, because his nest is made of these pentacles, and it's facing the past. So I kind of feel like this person's like trying to, and especially because this is that pile where the ring came off. So like this person just might be really focused and working really hard to rebuild, right? Because this tree is like cold and barren, and I don't know. Although on the table, like they're seeing, I don't know. Hold on, let me get a couple more cards. Does masculine know who you are? The Three of Cups. Well, to the Three of Pentacles. There's something here about work, but you see how in the Three of Cups, how they're all, like, they're beside each other, but they're all focused on themselves, on their drinks. So on one hand, I feel like what it's showing is that you're in close proximity to one another, but like I don't know if this masculine sees you per se. And the Three of Pentacles is around work, but see, we don't see three crows in the Three of Pentacles, we see two. And again, there's something here about working. I don't know if they're working together. Maybe you do work with this person. For some of you, you could. But still, there's like, this guy, I feel like doesn't quite, or there's something about being in close proximity, and maybe being in close, you know, when you're like doing your stuff out in the world, and you do, like you see the things around you, but it doesn't really quite register. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Well, you're coming in to communicate. This is refreshing. Oh, back to that King of Wands. Yes, you are. Look at you. You cannot contain yourself. You cannot contain yourself. You have to move in. And that's what that Five of Wands is too, because you're just like, God damn it, I need to make a move. I don't care if I'm the Empress, like, you're so attracted to this person. I do. I love this line. I don't know where the artist sourced this line from, but these lines in this deck, I'm telling you, are literally the most gorgeous lines I've ever seen. Look at those mitts. Yeah, you want to put those mitts all over that person. Oh my goodness. Two of Cups. And look at the lines right back on top there. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you want to smooch this person. Like, this guy ending up on top, like, you're funny. You're hilarious. Okay. Okay, how is this person... Okay, is it a work thing? Is work somehow related in your connection? The Five of Cups. I just keep going back to that Ten of Swords on its side. Oh, and Justice. Again, Justice coming out. I think there's just something here about divorce. And this person, I don't know, it's the environment. It's like you see each other because of this ending, or like you're in close proximity. Maybe you guys are getting divorced at the same time. I don't know. And you had like the same law office or something. Maybe you saw each other in the waiting room. I don't know. There's something here. Yeah, because the ring, taking the ring off. Oh, this ring is driving me crazy. I gotta restring it. Oh, and it's the red string. Yeah, the red string broke. Oh, the red string. And this guy's got the red. The red string connects. There's something here about justice and the red string that connects you two. Okay. Okay, so how's this person gonna... Oh, wow. 9 of Pentacles. You know what? Okay, this is crazy. I don't know what just made me think of it. Okay, so we have the Phoenix. The last husky that I had with my son's mom, her name was Phoenix. Interesting. Well, this is actually probably to be more of a wolf because there's a symbiotic relationship between crows and wolves. So again, you might be slightly different, but there's enough though. Yeah, symbiosis. Either way, if they know about you now, or it's about to, you're gonna be wish fulfillment to them. And I feel like this is how they're gonna look at you, like just being like, yes. Okay. So, what are your moves? We see a communication, but like, to be honest, I see this. Oh, you're coming in. Page of Cups. Look at that crab. Ooh, are you a Cancer or some kind of water sign? Or have strong water sign placements? Okay, and then so what is this person gonna do? So you come in, you come rushing in. Ace of Cups, oh my god. Oh my god. And look, oh my god, to the Hierophant. Jesus, take the wheel. This is glorious. I'm just looking at this crow to that. Yeah. Swooping in. Yeah, it's like you offer, and again, they just match it. And they're like, I got you. Yeah, you come in with the Page of Cups, and then, okay, well, beautiful. Okay, is there anything else from this deck that you want to talk about? Oh, see, there must be a divorce. Hold on. Yeah, there must be a divorce, because look, the two of you are flying off. But what I'm hearing is someone's left holding the bag. Yeah, and they're facing the past. Too bad, so sad. Don't care. Literally don't care. Okay. Well, yeah, there's something here about work. Now there's 3 flying off. Oh my goodness, please, get out of here. Oh. Well, I was counting the pentacles, so there's 6 up here, but the last 2. But see, I just said someone's holding the bag. It's like one of the exes here thought that they were gonna, like, in these 2 pentacles that they took, which I think in their mind was like way more. They're like, I'm gonna destroy you. But it's like, what's left though is all this generosity. Yeah, there's something around like working together and generosity. Okay, hold on. I want to put, we have a lot of cards out here. Okay, so I'm going to put these crows back in. Because I want more, yeah, I want more scoops. I'm really curious, what is the work thing? The 7 of Pentacles. Can you clarify? What's the work thing, Grandmama? Temperance. Yeah, there's something here around work, and we're back to that 10 of Swords, but to Temperance. There's just some, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you work together with this person. There's something about a work environment. And seeing one of you, or maybe both of you, but like one of you definitely was like going through this very, very terrible ending. And then all of their energy was going into tempering and balancing and restoring themselves and their life and putting in a lot of hard work, time, and energy into like slowly rebuilding. Okay. Okay, what do you do for work? What do you do for work, Collective? Knight of Cups. Well, I feel like you love whatever you do. It might even be creative. But yeah, I would say it's not giving me a ton, but you love what you do. Okay, well, fair enough. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're passionate about what you do. Look, there's 2 lions with a stick, so that... Oh, the balance. Oh yeah, this is the card that always reminds me of the Scales of Justice. And the Empress had the stick flying up. Okay, hold on. There's something here. Where is that Justice card? Because yeah, I always forget, but I'm always like, why are there 2 lines? Why is there a stick on their heads? Why is the crow sitting on top? Okay, hold on. Where is that Justice card? Oh yeah, remember I said the 6 of Pentacles, but we're seeing the Scales of Justice. Okay, Justice, where are you? Are you going to be right at the very beginning? Oh my. There you are. Yeah. Or somehow the Scales of Justice brought you together. Because the red string's covering the eyes. But look. Oh, and like your 2 lions. Somehow justice brings you together. Interesting. But then going back to that Empress, so remember I was saying, I'm like, why is there a stick? Well, because the stick connects you to the scales of justice. Interesting. Okay, well, let's get a couple of the steamy romance angel cards. I don't think we need it because it's beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's do a shuffle. Okay. Any last cards? Passion, literally, these are the two. Passion and soulmate. That's literally what started this whole reading. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Yes, this is your soulmate. I mean, we didn't need those last two cards to say that. Oh, and the card on the very bottom, very soon. Yeah, because you're moving. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's safe for you to love. Well, guys, holy shit, Cinnamon. Yeah, holy fuck, boys. That was incredible. Can I get an amen on that? Amen. And it's a beautiful day. Yeah, my spirits are lifted. I'm lifted right now. Just beautiful. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh, man. Yeah. If you want to tell me, what is the connection? Sometimes I don't, like, I feel like I'm daft, but yeah, please do. If you're like, oh my god, I totally know what this is. I totally know what this is. I know what the justice card is. I know what the work thing is about. I don't know. If you feel like sharing, please do. I would love to know. You two are so beautiful. I can't even handle this. I don't even want to put the cards away. This is gorgeous. And I see, and then going back to the Hierophant, yeah, see, it's funny. Why I took this ring off this hand is because in my own life, Spirit has shown me, even though sometimes I don't give a fuck, because I have a life purpose, which is, to be honest, dismantling the justice system by getting my doctorate in psychology. Whatever, that's a whole other thing. But I was like, put it on here yesterday because I still have a little bit of a line left on my ring finger of a ring that I wore in my relationship with my son's mom. And yeah, sometimes it bums me out that there's still a bit of a line. It's almost gone now. And so I put it on here, but it didn't feel right because this isn't the ring that's supposed to go on this finger, because it's supposed to come from whoever my future wife is. All I know, Spirit's giving me a few things. So that's why I feel like I'm already taken. I already feel like I don't need to date anyone ever again because I know there's a future. It's just one person. Maybe that's how you feel. Yeah, maybe for whoever just got the divorce, there's something here about like taking off the rings and like freeing yourself, but also like reserving a spot. Yeah, like this finger, it only has a reservation for one. Yeah, Spirit's giving me the few details. I know I have a semblance. Yeah, that ring's taken. Future spouse. All right. Stay blessed, stay golden. Empress, go communicate. Go offer that cup of love. Just beautiful. Oh, goodbye.